Hey guys, I don't know if you're like me, but it takes me more than one exposure to information for it to sink in and for me to have that aha moment where something really takes root and makes a difference in my business. But that's what my messaging framework did for me, and I'd like to tell you a little bit about how it came to be. Now, the messaging framework was born out of a problem, as so many of the amazing, life-changing things that we develop are. See, I was out of time, I was out of energy. I was spending so much time on writing projects and gathering information and asking questions and contacting the client and asking more questions and writing, and then realizing I didn't have all the information I needed and asking more questions. I needed a way to get all the information the first time so that I could then dive deep into creating copy that my clients' target audiences would resonate with and that would lead them straight to that buy now button. But I couldn't seem to come up with something that really worked in one shot. Also, I put a lot of research behind my clients' work that I do for them, my target market research, deep dives into psychology, and I couldn't find a list of questions that had components of all of that so that I could just sit down with one resource and create something amazing for my clients. On the other side of it, I knew that I wanted to develop some programs and courses of my own, but how was I going to find the time when I was completely full up with projects? There wasn't anything really coming to mind. And then one day I had a call with a client, and that client said something to me that suddenly made a light bulb go on. He reminded me of a session during FHL 2019 where Russell Brunson brought up 8 experts who had all gotten into the 2 Comma Club Awards, and they each had a different secret about here are the 8 things that will guarantee that someone will end up in the 2 Comma Club next year. And each of the speakers presented on a different concept or a different idea. Well, this client of mine wanted to take that and apply it to his business, and that's when it clicked. I realized that these 8 secrets were actually the secrets that I had been looking for in order to create a fail-proof messaging system that I could use over and over again to take my clients through, that this would give me the information that I needed to be able to dial in on their target audience and provide them with exactly what they needed to be able to create sales copy that would convert. And at the same time, I realized this was the answer, but it wasn't ready yet. I had to dive in and take those 8 secrets apart. I took each and every secret apart and I looked at it through the framework of messaging. How does this secret really impact the messaging that we use? How do the beliefs that people have about themselves impact their ability to buy into something new? How does the experiences they've had in the past make a difference in their buying decisions? And on it went until I had taken all 8 of these pillars apart and put them back together. And that's when I started testing it. I tested this messaging framework system on anyone who would listen, and it didn't take long before we started seeing some major results. I had one client that I took through it who sold out his beta launch in 48 hours for a $1,000 beta program. I had another client who, using the same framework, we were able to get record-setting calls booked for $14,000 program. This was something that they had never been able to do before. And I realized that not only was this a great framework for me to be able to use with my clients, but this framework would help so many more people be able to dial in on the exact messaging that they needed. This was my course. This was the program. This is what I have to offer to entrepreneurs and service-based business owners. Something that you can take and apply to your own messaging so that you know that you have exactly what your target audience needs in order to convert. So that's why I'm excited to be offering the Millionaire Messaging System to everyone right now. It's an 8-week program. and it's going to walk you step by step through how to create your own messaging system based on this framework. I can't wait to bring it to you. Keep reading below and find out more information about it.